I'm across the street, and there's a house on fire.
The house is on fire?
Yes, there's black smoke everywhere. I heard a big boom, and that's what woke everybody up.
We're learning more after a house goes up in flames in Piqua.
Who's screaming?
That's my son.
We arrived on the scene, had smoke coming up out of the eaves of the building and fire in the rear of the residence.
Piqua fire officials say that 8 people inside the home.
Flames coming up the stairs, surrounding them. Alyssa's boyfriend had to push Alyssa out the window, and then he jumped out the window after Alyssa.
So they had to jump from this window, and as you can see, they had to jump down to the ground. This is the window that Alyssa jumped out of.
Broke her ankle in 3 places. Somehow, during all of this, Jennifer's youngest daughter ran through the flames, and she was standing at the bottom of the stairs. Everybody else was outside. Jennifer's son realized she hadn't got out of the house.
Her son
Was the one who ran back in and found her standing at the bottom of the stairs and grabbed her hand and said, "Come on, sissy, let's go. We gotta get out of here." While all the adults were outside, Alyssa's on the ground with a broken leg. Alyssa thought that she had died in the fire. I get so angry because Jennifer should have been the one to go in and save those babies. She should have been the one to run up those stairs. I would have died trying to get upstairs to those kids.
You're very critical of your sister here.
right.
And we're going to meet her in a minute. We're going to hear her side of this. But you're very critical of her, not just over this. You say this was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Dr. Phil, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. This fire was it for me.
But you had concerns before this.
Oh, absolutely. I've had concerns before this, definitely.
You say you think she puts men in front of her children, that she's selfish, she's not taking care of them, she's focused on some other girl that has a baby and that she's just not plugged into her children. Why do you say that?
She's not been plugged in. She's not been plugged in for a very long time to her kids. You know, like I said, you know, it was the fire. Her kids were upstairs. She runs and, you know, she had the baby in her room. She takes the baby out first. And then she said that, you know, she tried to run back in and go up the stairs, but she said the smoke was too much. Dr. Phil, hold your breath and run upstairs. Those are your babies upstairs, not somebody else's. Those are your kids.
So your
up
question
those
is,
stairs.
how did a 12-year-old boy go back in and rescue his little sister if mother couldn't?
Right. I mean, my house is on fire. I'm going to be wondering where my kids are. I mean, I'm going to be where my kids are.
So your concern here is that she put her own safety and concern ahead of the children.
Right.
And that's consistent with her behavior leading up to the fire.
Right.
So what kind of mother would run from a burning home with someone else's child, leaving her own behind? That sounds bad, right? Well, here's what Jennifer has to say for herself. Concern, right?
Right.
She found her way down the stairs. Your son found his way in. These two children on their own figured a way to get in and out of the house, and y'all couldn't do it. Her suggestion is you didn't try very hard.
We tried very hard.
Well, how did they do it and you couldn't?
Because when they came down the stairs, she had to have come down the stairs as we were coming in, because she went around into the hallway. We didn't see her in the hallway.
Did you think that your children had perished?
I thought that they were still upstairs and not awake. And I was screaming, trying to get my children to wake up, trying to find a way.
Were you yelling and screaming and
Yes.
all of that?
Yes, yelling
And they didn't
screaming.
hear you? They were right there in the hall with you and didn't hear you?
They did not hear me.
Wow.
If they did, they didn't make a sound.
You wind up at the hospital, and Alyssa it's broken in 3 places.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparent that she's going to require surgery. It is reported that you said, "I can't handle this," and left.
No,
that was when they had admitted Alyssa into the room and they were going to clean her foot. You looked at me and you said, "I can't handle this." And you walked out the room. You said, "They're going to hurt her and I can't handle this," and you walked out.
I couldn't handle the thought of my child being in such pain and being hurt so bad.
So you left her alone?
No, I did not leave her alone.
You left her without her mother there?
I did not leave the hospital. I might have left the room, but I didn't leave. And I
Okay.
told her.
I'll play word games with you. You left her alone in the room to endure whatever she was going to do without the help and support of her mother in that 4-wall space.
I don't remember walking out. I seriously do not remember stepping out away from her.
Look, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what happened here because I've got grave concerns and I'm trying to help the situation. You either were in the hospital room with your daughter, they start to work on her and you say, I can't handle this, and you vacate there for this to happen in your absence, or you didn't. That's not an essay question. You either did or you didn't. And you may have a reason for it. It's okay. I'm just trying to get the facts so I know what I'm dealing with.
I don't remember leaving her to, like, I was there the whole time that she was in
Okay,
the
so are you
emergency
lying to
room.
me?
No, you left the room. You said, I can't handle this. They came in and told her that this was going to hurt. And you looked at me and you said, I can't handle this, and you walked out.
What room was she in? Was she in the emergency room or
No,
upstairs?
she was in her room right before going to surgery. She was already admitted. She was in her
Yes,
room.
I do remember walking out of the room because I could not handle seeing her being in. Got his children and my son.
Okay, he got his children out and your young son.
My young son, yes.
And you got your daughter's, I guess we could call it ex-friend or estranged friend, now your friend's baby out, and you got left upstairs is how you feel about it. And so you wound up getting pushed out a second-story window and breaking your leg. Okay. You thought your little sister died in the fire.
I thought my little sister died in the fire. She was the first thing on my mind because she was upstairs. Me and my boyfriend were gonna throw her out the window first so Dad can get her because she was the first thing that I wanted out.
So you thought she was lost.
I thought she was lost.
When you went out and hit the ground, you knew you were hurt. You thought she was lost.
Yeah.
You didn't know where your brother was.
I didn't know where my brother was. I didn't know where my sister was. I didn't know where anybody was.
Do you feel like your mother let you down that night?
Yeah, I feel like she did.
What do you say to that?
I tried everything to get to you. That's why I ran back in the house.
Well, Alyssa feels that her mother, Jennifer, has just frankly replaced her with her former best friend.
The most stressful thing that's happening right now is my mom making me feel like she's replacing me. She does everything with Tori. Since the fire, I've been staying at Grandma's. Mom, Tori, and her daughter are staying together. Tori seems to be getting anything and everything she wants because of her daughter Bella. My mom living with Tori makes me feel like Tori should be her daughter and not anybody else. It just hurts and it just breaks me down to tears, and I try telling her about it, but I can never seem to get my feelings out. My mom doesn't come around very often anymore. I asked Mom to do things with me. She says she's too tired because she just came home from work, but then yet she does things with Tori. She doesn't do anything else with anybody else. It's all about Tori. It's like Tori's mom now. It's like I don't have a mom anymore. Tori took my place.
Okay, you feel that you've just been pushed out.
Yes.
You know she feels that way, right? Because you've said, I get that she feels that way. But you think she's just wrong.
She's very hateful to me. Very hateful. Very disrespectful. She does not talk to me like I don't even talk to my mother the way she talks to me.
So are you punishing her because you found a nicer girl?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
She's rude to me and this other girl isn't, so I'm playing house with this other girl?
No. What I want is to have my children not with me.
Be honest here. Maybe you're getting grilled because you're grillable. Maybe you're getting grilled because of your conduct and you have to own that. And you told our producers you cringe every time you pull in the driveway to see Alyssa. You cringe every time. You have said, yes, I'm there 5 minutes because you've already told everybody about me. They don't want to hear about me. You've told me 3 or 4 different ways here that because she is rude and disrespectful, that you find it difficult to be around her.
Right.
So you found you a girl that treats you better, and so you're off with her. Is that the bottom line?
No, I'm not usually with Tori.
17-year-old Tori, the girl Alyssa says is to blame for taking her mother away from her and causing all the family's problems this year. I've said straight up, I don't see it that way. Let's hear what Tori has to say about Alyssa's accusations.
Alyssa and I used to be really close, and we used to do everything together. After the fire, things got worse. She told Jenny's side of the family that I was pushing Jenny away from her and trying to take Jenny as my mom. Her family started hating because of it. Alyssa wants all the attention wants it just to be her and her mom and nobody else. Alyssa starts all the fights with me. She's just a hateful person. Alyssa had told me, you know what hurts the most? Tori, my sister, used to want to be just like me, but now she wants nothing to do with me and wants to be like you. Alyssa had told her, sister, go ahead, be with that nasty whore. You can dress like her and be like her. It just hurts to talk about it. I lost one of my good friends, and I'm getting the blame for everything that happens with this family.
You two don't get along well anymore, right?
No.
You used to be good friends.
We used to be best friends. We used to do everything together.
Well, we asked Jennifer to talk to us about Alyssa and Tori. Here's what she had to say.
I would describe Tori as a rebellious teenager, respectful, a good mom, easy to talk to, and not perfect. I would describe Alyssa as mean, angry, hurtful, deceitful, vindictive. She would do just about anything at this point to get what she wants.
Really? You really think I want to do anything to get what I want?
Yes,
All right.
I do.
Okay.
What is it you want?
What is it I want? I want my mom back in my life. That's what I want.
Tori, how many times has Alyssa asked you not to come over when she's coming with her mom?
That was that one time.
No, it's been more than that. We were sitting at a restaurant the other day, just before we were getting ready to come here, and Alyssa said, do not come in.
I
She
had to
wanted
go to the
just a couple
bathroom.
minutes. She wanted just a couple minutes with her mom. A couple of minutes with her mom. Her mom was in there maybe 2 minutes.
My bad. I didn't know I
2
needed
minutes.
permission to go to the damn bathroom.
Well, you know what? You came in. Why didn't you just go to the bathroom? Why
Because
did you
I
have
had
to-
Bella. I was going to give her Bella.
So be a good mom and take Bella to the bathroom with you and let Alyssa have that few minutes with
A
her
good
mom that
mom.
she asked for.
Okay.
I think it's going to help you to see what I see from a forensic psychology standpoint about what's going on in this situation. And I think this will help you. One of my concerns here is who all is in this house. Because first off, down here, we've got you and we've got your current husband, right?
Yes.
We've got the two of you here. So far, no problem. But over here, we've also got Tori and we've got this infant child, Bella. So they're here. Okay, then we've got your husband's two kids that come and go on visitation, right? But then we've got Alyssa, we've got your daughter, and we've got your son. Now, your son is 12, your daughter is 9, okay? Then we've got daughter's boyfriend over here. He's living with you, okay? Then over here, we've got ex-husband. He's living with you. You add all of this up, and you're going to come up with 11 people at any given time here. That's a problem. We've got a male in the house. We have a boyfriend in the house, and he is dating this daughter, and he has access to this daughter, and she has access to him. You go, now, wait a minute, are you saying he would do something? I'll tell you what I'm saying is that when a female child is living in a house with a non-biological male, the likelihood of abuse is 33 times normal. 33 times normal. Not double, not twice, not 10, not 20, not 30, 33 times normal. So we got 11 people in a house. We got a teen mom with a baby, not good judgment. He is not with his family, and she's living with her 16-year-old boyfriend. Other than that, I don't see a problem here. What could go wrong in this situation? Throw in a couple of house fires and some financial issues, get you working where you can't be around. What could possibly go wrong here? This boyfriend that's living with you? Are y'all sexually active?
Who, me and him?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're back.